man, Professor O, coming at you on this Asian to London overview. Just wanted to do a quick short recap call on what transpired today. Just going ahead and starting off with AUD USD. We've been eyeing this pair for quite some time. All right, we've been on a downtrend, so we were looking for long-term selling positions. All right, we were on a higher time frame, the weekly time frame, and we noticed we were approaching weekly resistance. Okay, so once they got to this zone, all we needed was some candlestick reversal patterns. All right, and we waited, and we noticed that we had two doji formations. All right, price came up, came down, closed in the middle, so buyers and sellers weren't really sure what to do. Okay, same thing happened again, and we had a strong pin bar follow after that. So price came all the way up, and then sellers brought it right back down, and you guys see how it closed right below our weekly zone. And this actually was the trigger that got us into the trade. And scaling down to the 4-hour time frame, we had a triple top, 1, 2, 3, and also we had that left shoulder, the head, break, retest that right shoulder. All right, this was our entry around here. Right now we are hovering about 80 pips, you guys. So we are 60% in profits. Okay, so we like to think of percentages in pips as opposed to money in dollars. Okay, so scaling down to the 1 hour, we are creating looks like a triple bottom, 1, 2, 3. All right, so price is hovering around some area of some support, some strong support. So we can see price correct from this zone, all right, or we can have that follow through and price can break down to our second target. All right, regardless, our break even our stop loss should be at break even. So this is a risk-free trade. You guys can secure partials if you want. We're 80 pips in profit. All right, we have to be able to scale in and scale out. So if price does end up holding support at this green area, we could potentially see it come back to here. Let's see if it consolidates. All right, price can't go in a straight line forever. All right, so it can accumulate before it can continue. All right, potential retest and then continuation. So this is our idea for AUD USD. All right, and just looking at our daily candlesticks, all right, we can see they are looking very, very bearish. So let's go ahead and see how this daily candlestick closes. All right, so we can confirm what to do next. All right, you guys, we always have to be able to analyze and adapt to the market. So going forward with pound USD, all right, I'm liking this potential selling idea. All right, just going off on a higher time frame. All right, we can see we are approaching monthly zones. All right, so we have a lot of wick rejection, resistance here, support, 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 support. We broke through that support, and now we're currently hovering over as newfound resistance. And again, this is a strong monthly / weekly area. All right, in the weekly, we can see we have some support, support, support. And again, we broke through that, or it came all the way down, managed to find some support. We were creating some consolidation. All right, we were able to create that double bottom with, I believe, a strong pin bar on the daily, which caught some momentum to push GU out of this zone, retest, and then continuation. Last week was bullish. All right, so we'd like to see how this week finishes. Currently, you guys can see we are testing our moving average as a dynamic support, or I'm sorry, resistance. So scaling down to the daily. All right, we can see again some rejection into this weekly zone and scaling down even further. All right, you guys can see we are looking a little overextended. All right, I know there's going to be some divergence on the daily, starting from here, going up, and you can see it's going down, and same with our 4-hour time frame. All right, it's going down, but price is going up. So essentially, it's losing strength okay? But it's still being pushed up on the 4-hour, and on the daily, we have some hidden divergence, okay? So I'd like to see some more candlestick reversals before we execute this trade, preferably the higher time frames. The higher the time frame, the higher the probability it's going to play out in our favor. Okay, so going forward, USD CAD. All right, we managed to fall all the way down back to our B point of this formation. All right, we had some rejection, pin bar, our indecision, followed by an engulfing candlestick, which had some momentum to bring us back to our 61 zone. It tapped our stop loss, you guys, tapped our stop loss, all right, and managed to snap and close right below this strong support to resistance. And again, that's 61 fib. All right, still looking for selling positions. I would like to see how UCAD plays out. Again, there was a lot of fundamental aspects this week, especially with oil and just news itself. But I know there's going to be this fundamental news is going to continue next week due to Iran and again that oil attack that happened. All right, you guys. So we'd like to see how the fundamentals play out, but our trend line has been violated. So let's see if we can get some continuation. All right, you guys. So USD JPY, same thing. We're in a downtrend still. All right, in a downtrend, we look for long-term selling positions, though it looks like it's above our trend line. All right, we need to see some strong momentum, a strong shift, just to confirm who has strength, buyers or sellers. All right, so it's still testing this trend line. It can still very well just fall right back. All right, it almost tapped our stop loss, and now we are hovering around our entry. In gold, again, we had some fundamental aspects yesterday. I believe that FOMC, which dropped or had a reaction to the market, which caused traders to move their money. And when money leaves a certain market, it loses value. Again, price dropped, even came back below 1485, managed to close back in that 1493 area. We had that pin bar, all right, and right after that, we engulfed that pin bar. Okay, break retest above our daily swing low, and we had that continuation. All right, right now we did close with it looks like a pin bar, and right now we are hovering above that. So let's go ahead and scale down. So gold is looking a little bit is looking choppy, you guys. Just keep that in mind. Though we are hovering above our daily zone, we can potentially get one more push back up to 1427, but you guys can see we are creating a head and shoulders formation. Okay, gold is overextended, and it would just be a short-term potential buy before a long-term correction. All right, so we can either get two options, and it's always important to have your scenarios. That way, you're not glued to your feet when price doesn't go your way. All right, it's suicide to commit to one trade, so you must be able to react and adapt. All right, so if gold manages to break 1485, if once gold breaks 1485, all right, we can finally see some long-term, or we can finally see some lower lows and lower highs being formed. All right. But if it maintains above 1485 and even 1495 now, all right, we can see some potential bullish momentum. All right, other than that, you guys, it's going to be it. If you guys have any questions as to why we marked up our charts this way, please, don't hesitate to ask. You guys know where to reach us, and you guys can always schedule a one-on-one at your earliest convenience. We really appreciate everyone hopping on the call. God bless you guys, and have a wonderful evening.